You're going to lose consciousness tonight. Not slowly, not gently. Your brain will pull the plug on your entire sense of self, your identity, your awareness, your grip on reality, and you will not resist. You will not even notice it happening. You do it every single night. You have done it thousands of times, and you have never once stopped to ask why. Here's what makes that stranger still. While you are unconscious, your brain does not rest. It gets busier. It replays your memories, rewires your emotions, clears out its own waste, and at certain hours, produces an experience so vivid, so bizarre, so emotionally real, that people have built entire religions around trying to explain it. We call it sleep. We call it dreams. And for most of human history, we had absolutely no idea what either of them were actually for. We still do not have the complete answer. But what science has found in the last 30 years should change the way you think about every hour you spend awake. Here's the part nobody talks about. Your brain produces toxic waste while you think. All day. Every thought leaves behind chemical debris, and during the day, and while you're busy being conscious, there is no efficient way to clear it. But the moment you fall asleep, a cleaning system activates that cannot run while you are awake. Fluid floods through your brain tissue and flushes the waste out. Scientists discovered this in 2013 and called it the glymphatic system. One of the things it clears is a protein called amyloid beta, the same protein that builds up in the brains of people with Alzheimer's. Miss one night of sleep. Amyloid levels rise measurably on a scan. Your brain is not resting when you sleep. It is doing the one thing it cannot do while you are awake, getting out of the way so the cleaning crew can work. While the cleaning crew works, something else happens simultaneously. Your brain decides what to keep from today and what to throw away. Every experience, every conversation, everything you learned is being sorted, filed, and either locked in or deleted. This is why pulling an all-nighter before an exam is one of the worst decisions a human being can make. The information went in, but without sleep, the filing never happens. You crammed into an inbox that never gets processed. Sleep is not the reward after learning. Sleep is the learning. So here's what is actually happening tonight. When you close your eyes and the world goes dark, your brain does not switch off. It switches shifts. The cleaning crew floods in. The memory librarian sorts and stamps. The emotional weight of your day gets quietly processed in a chemical bath that takes the sting out of everything that hurt. And somewhere in the deepest hours, when the work is almost done, your brain builds you an entire world from scratch, with its own logic, its own impossible geography, its own cast of people you may have never met, and you will live in it completely, convinced it is real, until morning. That is not your brain resting. That is your brain doing the most important work it does, in the only window it has to do it. The next time someone calls sleep a waste of time, remember this. Every sharp thought you have ever had, every memory you have carried, every time your body fought something off and won, happened because on the night before, you finally stopped and let the night shift work.